Hi everyone, Ben here again, and today we are taking a look at the Rapido Trains LRC passenger car. The prototype LRC passenger car were built in the early 1980s for Via Rail Canada's corridor services from Windsor to Quebec City. Most of the cars are still in service today. They can be seen behind an LRC locomotive in the past, or seen behind an F40PH-2 or P42 DC locomotive today. Rapido's model features a full interior, lights and detail parts installed at the ends of the car. This is the door end of the LRC car. There are separately applied electrical cables, coupler cut lever, stirrup steps, grab irons, and diaphragm. The car also has working red marker lights. This is the other end of the car. It is similar in detail with the exception of a gate added in front of the door. The diaphragm can be removed if your curves are too tight to run the cars. The bottom of the car does not have much detail as per the prototype. The model is from the newest run, which features ball bearing wheel sets that roll very freely. All of the wheel sets are engaged, and those wheel sets that are not engaged can be removed and hand adjusted. The couplers are at the correct height. Note that the couplers I have installed are KD156. I find the factory coupler springs to be too stiff to be reliable. The car weighs 230 grams. The NMRA recommendation for a car of this length is 7 ounces, which is 198 grams. In order to remove the shell of the LRC car, first remove the 2 screws securing the coupler covers. Be very careful to not damage the stirrup step in the process of removing these parts. Then, loosen the coupler box screws and remove the coupler boxes. Insert 6 playing cards or similar material into the tabs of the shell. There are 4 tabs near each side of the 2 trucks, and 2 more tabs near the middle of the car. When the tabs are wedged clear by the cards, the chassis of the car can be separated from the shell. Again, pay close attention to the details at each end and make sure to not break them. The shell of the car has a light board attached to the roof. Lights are powered by track power, which works on DC and DCC. The light board has 2 LEDs and a 220 microfarad capacitor. There are also 2 red LEDs for marker lights at each side of the car. They are controlled by a reed switch near the firefighter's hatch on the roof. Passing a magnet near the switch causes the marker lights to be switched on or off. A magnet wand is included with each car. The chassis of the car features a painted interior with a kitchenette, luggage racks, bathroom, and individually installed chairs. The chassis has all-wheel pickup, and the wires are hidden under the floor and out of sight. There are 2 metal tabs, which are used to make contact with the light board on the shell. I praise the model for its separately applied details and interior. However, I have several complaints about the model. First is that the interior lighting isn't very evenly distributed. I think more and smaller LEDs should have been used on the light board. There are also some parts fit issues with the model. For example, the covers under the door don't really fit properly, and there is a noticeable gap under the door, and some of the windows also don't fit flush with the car body. The pad printing for the Via logo isn't straight on one of the cars. The reed switch on one of my cars also don't work, though I think it will be an easy fix when I take it apart. One of my coupler box screw holes was also drilled too big, so I had to fill the hole and re-drill a correct one. Overall, I think this is a good model of the LRC passenger car. I am hoping Rapido will make the rebuilt business LRC cars with the above issues ironed out in the near future. Thanks for watching my review of the Rapido LRC passenger car, and I will see you next time.